Hey everybody, my videographer is now back from vacation. So we're going to commence with the exercise videos and some other videos. So what I haven't been showing much of is stretching, because it makes the videos really long, but I'm going to go ahead and do that right now and give you some stretches. It's really important when you're healing in the shower, when it's nice and hot, you take your hot showers, and before your exercise and during the exercise itself that you stretch. Today is shoulders, yesterday I did back, arms, and chest. So what you need to do for your arms, this is a stretch here, like so. And bring this over like so. And you want to bring it in the back like this and pull this back like that. Pull this back here like so. And I can barely do this because I'm so unlimber, but you pull this around. I like to do this in the shower, then everything's nice and warm. I have to really watch my rotor cuff again, because the left one I basically shattered. So I can stretch a lot better and easier in the shower. And I also have to watch these ligaments here. I kind of hurt them. And of course my knee is falling in and out. So the stretch for the bottom half, several fold. I'm going to do that. Give you guys some stretches. Now, if you know of other top body stretches, I'm all ears. Tell me about it. Nobody knows everything. I'm just educating you guys what I do know, which is quite a bit, but I certainly don't know it all. So, if you know of any other top body stretches for the arms, tell me what you know, baby. So, stretches on the bottom half, which again, when I first started this, going to prison, I was fat. And this was a good day. I could touch my knees. That's where I was at. So, with careful and stretch now, I got a lot more limber while I was away, but obviously I became unlimber and I couldn't restart stretching because I tear the ligaments right out of my knee again, which totally, I couldn't stretch, I couldn't work out. It took a long time to heal that. So I got to be really stupid careful with anything I'm stretching. And bring this on down, and just do it gradual. Don't force it. Don't use your ab muscles. Just stretch. It's so hard. It's so tempting to use your ab muscles and pull yourself down and pop. There went my knee. So you can eventually touch the ground, and I was able to go in back and all that. But I've never even been close to doing splits. But yes, if you really want to go there and get that limber, you can go from unlimber like myself to where you can start doing splits. So that's what you do. You just go a little wider and a little wider. You go down a little more every day. And there's some other stretches you need to do. For your legs and all the upper ligaments. And you do these on the ground. And so, a little wider, a little wider. Every positioning is a little different. The wider you go, the less you can stretch this until finally these get really wide. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do splits, but we'll certainly get more limber than where we're at right now. So I can barely do it going to that side here because I'm so unlimber. And it doesn't matter where you start. Again, it's just like doing a push-up. You got to start somewhere. So again, that's as good as I can get right there, and it starts to pull this knee ligament right out. So I got to really watch that. So just go very slow and very careful. Don't force the stretch, whatever you do. You can do these here. Push these down a little bit. Push these in a little bit. And go forward. There's certain, different, just use different angles. Try to get as many different angles as you can when you're stretching. It's really important to do that. At the very least, a couple times a week. That's the very least you want to do it. The more you can do it, the better. There's no such thing as too much stretching. There's a lot of such thing as you stretch too much too soon. So it's hot in here again, and I wanted to talk without the fans on. I'm going to turn the fans on in a minute and mark my time down. We're going to do shoulders. I'm going to start with behind the shoulder exercise. I'm going to go to other shoulder exercises, and in the 2 weeks I've made videos, I've increased a bit, but you see a lot of videos and a lot of people out there who all of a sudden they'll be at 100 pounds and they'll jump to 125 pounds. They'll be at 200 pounds and they'll jump to 250. That's dumb as a box of rocks. I'm sorry. I don't care how big you are, how strong you think you are. When you take massive jumps, that's when you really get hurt. It's just a matter of when it happens, how bad it is. So I was watching a video the other day on, I think it was Facebook. I mean, the guy was big. He was all cut and this and that, and he's taking 75 pounds and he's going woof and doing shoulders and woof and woof. Don't use momentum. If you got to use momentum, you're going to hurt yourself. I don't care what exercise you're doing. I don't care what if you got to use momentum, lay your ego down and drop the weight. Drop the weight way down and take the time to squeeze the muscle and do it right. I've seen the biggest, massive, like 400-pound guys walking mountains hurt themselves because they went another 20 pounds. They're walking around, oh, my back, what'd you do, man? Oh, I went to 450 on the squat. Well, I guess that was pretty stupid. So, lay your ego down and do this shit right. One other stretch I wanted to show you, which is an important one. This is a real important one. It's like this. And as you get more limber, you'll be able to turn the foot this way and come back around and lay that flat. I used to be able to do that. Can't do it anymore. But we'll get back. I'm just starting this. I'm just past the 2.5 month mark here. I'm just past, and you can already see some ab muscles and some muscles here and there. From total flat chest, can't make a bicep. Can't see any muscles at all. With gut hanging past it. Just look at the videos. And we're just starting. It's not like I've been re-exercising this trip going, yeah man, I've been doing this 2 years and wow, and it's like, well, no, I ain't. I ain't even been doing it 3 months yet. But we're seeing results in 3 months. A lot of results in 3 months. The only way you do that is because you know what the fuck you're doing. Or it don't happen. So again, it's really stupid hot. And we're going to do some shoulders here. Let me turn some fans on. Get everything in position. So when the videographer's sweating, it's hot, and she's sweating. For those of you who are wondering, I haven't lost any weight. I'm 175 pounds. I've just readjusted it. The weight's moved up. It's no longer sagging past my shorts. Again, this is 45 pounds, 45-pound bar. I'm not at the point where I want to really increase the weight. I want to just do my sets on that first, and then gradually bring up my others up to par where I want them to be for my whole 45 minutes. When I'm really happy with that, then I'll start increasing this weight. So it's not, 45 pounds is plenty. You got to squeeze the muscles. It's not like, look at me and how much weight I'm doing. That's not what this is about at all. You got to squeeze the muscles. So, see how saggy this is? This is all sag. This is all sag. That's because, not because I was fat boy with big puffy cheeks. That's because I was big and massive at one time. That's where this saggy skin comes from. To get rid of this saggy gut that's going to become like floppy skin sagging over my shorts, I've got to build this back up and go massive and pull all this skin up, or I'm going to be needing a tummy tuck, and I still might need one. But I want to get where they'll cut out as little skin as possible. This has to go massive again. It was. It'll be there again. So today, August 20th, it's 4:12, it's p.m. Well, yesterday was chest and back arms, which also works your shoulders back here, back chest move. When you work your chest, what I consider to be properly, you're doing your whole back, your lats, back all the way down to here, down the sides, shoulders, everything in your chest, and your back arms, all at one time. That's the area I'm working. And subsidiarily, you're also working your abs, both sides, and your legs, your calves, everything, but just not as hard. But if you don't feel it by the end of the day, when you get to the point where I'm at, you're not doing it right. And I'm not that far. You understand? I'm not that far. I can't even still do a full pull-up yet. Not that I couldn't go boinkity, 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 and use momentum, but that's not how you do it. So, here we go. Watch your hand positioning. Once again, they have lines on this thing for a reason, and we brought the mirrors over so we can see what the hell we're doing. So brace it. Right at the ear level. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brace it again. When you get really tired at the end of your sets, you might have to bring it back on your shoulders. That's okay. Because it takes energy and muscle to brace that. It's important to use a mirror, otherwise you're going to go like this and get it all off. You have to understand each arm is a little bit different length. We're not uniform. So it's going to go whoops or whoops. You have to watch and keep it even. It's all about watching what's actually happening with your body. You got to do that. Squeeze at the top, squeeze at the bottom. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last time I did these seems to be I'm going to show the shoulders. Here we go. It's here, 45 pounds, 3 sets of 10, 9, 3 sets of 7, 2 sets of 5. That is October 12th. Always make sure you squeeze. A little break. I'm going to do them standing this way, as much near there. That way she can get the back and the front of me so you can see better what's going on here. Get in from this side. No, from the back. That way they can see the front of me here and the back at the same time.
What?
No triplet stuff. Okay, so I gave you 10. That's one more rep than last time. Which may or may not be made careful. Easier because then you have to walk over here and back. Every time you use your muscles, you take a little extra out from what you could have done with this or that. So, you did 2 extra reps that time. That's good. Even if you just do a partial rep, you're going to build up. I want that little break because that's what makes the sex. That pops your testosterone. Doing 100 push-ups in a row, I've been there, I've done it. They don't get this body. They don't do it. I'm doing 10 sets of 10. You're really going to get somewhere. Oh man, are you going to get somewhere. sets of 9. Last time I did 3 sets of 10, 1 set of 9, 3 sets of 7. So we're moving up. Moving up. Before this goes up, I need to be able to do 10 sets of 10. And I'm not tired. I might pop, 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 pop. I want that time's going to be from here to the bench back. Pop, 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 pop. Then this weight goes up. Very small. That's like, don't force it. You force it, that's when you start hurting yourself. It's got to feel good when you do it. Any exercise you're doing, I don't care if it's abs, I don't care if it's squats, I don't care. If it does not feel good, you got to make it easier till you're ready to make it harder. You should feel good, you should enjoy it. It takes 2 weeks to acclimate your body going, yes, wow, I'm moving again, this is beautiful. Even if you've never done it, ever. 2 weeks, that's all it takes. Your body's gonna go, wow, this is so cool, yay, give me more. If you do it right. I cannot stress enough the do it right part. Good. 2 sets of 7. After I get done with these, I'm going to stretch my shoulders again. I'm going to show you another way. This is where I dropped down to 5 reps last time. So we'll see what we get. We did 6 reps. That's good. 1 more rep from last time. That's very good.
Did you write down the time?
That's 9 sets.
Write down the time?
Yeah, I wrote the time down.
Oh, okay.
So that was our 9th set. So we're doing very good. That means we're only a couple of exercise times away. Start being able to do 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Like that. I'm going to keep that at 10. And so I'm real happy with all the other shoulder exercises I can do within my 45 minutes. I need about pop, 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 like that. And then I'll start raising those weights. There's a lot of different shoulder exercises you need to do in those 45 minutes. Okay, the last set. these. That was good. We got 10 sets in. 4 at 10, 2 at 9, 2 at 7, 2 at 6. That was very good. You go back to the videos, that's a massive increase in a very short period of time. So let me show you a little stretching. You want to stretch all that out. Take your pull-up bar. Bring it back and then spread your lats like this. Bring it back and up. Spread your lats.
Okay, we can't hear you from the back.
Okay.
So we have to work from the
Pull
front.
it back. Yeah, spread your lats. Bring it back. Spread the lats. Spread the lats. You're stretching those rotor cuffs. You're doing the shoulder. Anything that's a shoulder is a rotor cuff exercise. Don't kid yourself. If you don't, you'll never grow wide. As this starting to grow, my lats are sticking out about yay big without stretching. That's a lot. That was before. I had absolutely no lats at all when I started. Go back to the videos, nothing. I couldn't. There was nothing there. Now we're going to grab some 15 pounders. That's what I started with. But I'm not yet ready to go up on the weight, like I said. To give you an idea where I was when I came home, because I got sick with bronchitis. And I lost half my size. When I came home, I hit a gym, try it out. I was able to do these for the first time. We didn't have any weights in prison. We didn't have this bench. And I was using 35 pounds like it was a feather. And I lost half my size. I can barely do 15s right now. So what I'm going to do, there's 3 positions of these. Up, flat, and down. We're going to use the 3 positions. So here's flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, granted, you can use the bench and do both at the same time. I don't like that because then it doesn't work the obliques. In every ab exercise, even if it's other things, we're going to work it in different ways. This is the most compound muscle group you have. You're only as strong as your core. I've seen massive, massive guys get hurt because they don't work the core separately. You got to work it with your exercises and separate. It has to have its own ab day. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to go down. 1, 2, 3, go in that position like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure you squeeze your abs when you bring it up. You gotta squeeze those abs. Rear, shoulder raise, knee position, and that's 2, and we're going to go for one more set. Each position, boom, 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 that's one set. Boom, 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 that's one set. So one set is 60 exercises. Got it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. Okay, last of these. That position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if you don't feel it by now, either you didn't do it right, you're lying to me, or something else is wrong. You're gonna feel it. Yeah. Stupid hot. So we're sweating. Even with the fans going. So we've been working out for 26 minutes. We got 45 minutes to go. So total, we got 20 minutes of exercise left to do, assuming we're strong enough to go for 45 minutes. We'll find out. So, I'm going to see what I can do with 7.5 pounds. Now remember, I just did more there, there. I don't know what else I got. So, okay, that's too much. Bring the weight down, drop your ego. What you want is a squeeze. The weight is just resistance. So we want to bring it up. 1. Out a little bit. 2. Out a little bit more. 3. Ready again? 1. 2. 3. 1. 2. 3. That's 3 reps. 1. 2. 3. That's 4 reps. 1. 2. 3. 5 reps. 1. 2. 3. 6 reps. 1. 2. 3. 7 reps. 1. 2. 3. It's 8 reps. 1. 2. 3. It's 9 reps. 1. 2. 3. 10 reps. 10 reps times 3. It's 3 different positionings. You've got to work the whole shoulder complex. It's a forward hammer raise. Because my hands are straight like this, it's called a hammer raise. 5 pounds, 3 positions. 3 times 10. Okay? See if I even have enough left in me to do this. 1. 2. Bring it here and squeeze. 3. Notice the difference? Squeeze. 4. Squeeze. 5. Squeeze. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay, that's one set. That's a lateral side raise. I was not using momentum. Drop the ego, drop the weight, do it right. I don't care if you're using no weight as long as you're squeezing. Start with no weight first. You're just starting. Get 2 more sets of that in. Well, I got to this point last time, I was done. So we're getting a lot more. Again, so this is 5 pounds. You want resistance. That's what your muscles are for. Resistance. Do not use momentum. Bring the lats and the shoulders out. Squeeze. 1. Squeeze. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 9, 10. A little break, write that down. Okay, hit it from the back this time so you can see what's going on in the back.
Yeah, okay. I will do that. That big. I'm not big at all. Remember where I was 2.5 months ago? I had nothing. Nothing. Let's see those. Okay, we got about 10 minutes left. This is final facing. Start with the arms curled. You want to work the forearms whenever possible. Arms curled, like this. You go up. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. It's 3. 1, 2, 1, 2 is 4, 1, 2, 1, 2 is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 'Boys in prison, you can do that full body weight and pull-ups. Whap, whap, whap. All day long, like nothing. Strongest boys I've ever seen in my life are on the side. Call that the palms facing back, front lateral overhead raise. And you have to stop here and squeeze and then go up.
they're not easy. Now this works the top rear of the shoulder in a way that you can't on the bench in the same positioning. You lean forward just a little bit, bring it here. You go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now this here, right here on the shoulder, is really hard to work. It's the only thing that I know that works that. A leaning forward rear lateral raise. So set of 10 at 5 pounds, and we have enough time for a few more. We have about 7 minutes left. So we get as many of these as I can in that 7 minutes. Important to squeeze the chest and the lat at the same time. You want it to be able to go bigger. It's as much of a stretch as it is an exercise. So get in behind me so you can see directly on what's going on.
Okay, will do.
So you lean forward a little bit, you go in the front like this, and you squeeze the chest. 1, 2, come down and squeeze the lats on the chest. See those guys with boulder shoulders? That's how you get them. That's how you get them. You start light. Three, 5 more minutes. 3 sets it down. You can get 2 more in. 3 more.
all of this to come up like that, to me, I gotta pick this up. They'll raise all that. If I just give it a gut, all that's just gonna go saggy skin. Dumb as a box of rocks. Don't do that. We get time for another set. Drive it in. Remember, it's your sets. It's your sets. Doing 3 reps of stupid weight is exactly that. Unless you're trying to be a football player, don't do that. Don't do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 sets of 10. And we're going to call that good. Very close to my 45 minutes. Or maybe 5 p.m. And that is our shoulders for today. So I'm going to go hydrate and get my food. If you want to see what I'm doing, keep the camera running. If you don't, then that's what hitting the stop button's for. So, on here we're getting some food.
The lights turn on.
Let me turn the light on here. Okay, we want a little water for hydration.
Who got the eggs?
That's all right. I'm just going to use the microwave.
Oh, okay.
I'm working fine.
Okay.
Oh. This will be my 3rd meal for today. First meal since I woke up was 3 raw eggs. It was 10:30 in the morning. And second meal was about 2 to 2:30. Was cottage cheese, berries, nuts, chia, unsweetened chocolate bits, not chocolate chips, or just straight cocoa. We need to raise our blood sugar before we put our protein in our body. Those who are seeing this for the first time, what that does is boosting your blood sugar allows the cells that are screening for nutrients, which is your protein, to accept the protein into the body. You're using the injector mechanism to inject that protein into the body so your body can grow. Stupid important. And we want a ripe as possible banana before it actually starts turning into vinegar or alcohol. Depending on the heat and humidity, it changes differently. But still, in other words, a banana, just really right.
Hey.
Oh, I got one. Oh, making a mess. That's what daddies are for, making messes. If your banana's really ripe, you can eat the skin. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. But if it's not really ripe, don't eat the skin. It's too starchy. Again, I'm on a ketosis diet. I'm not eating any starchy foods. No potato, no rice, no pasta, no beans. Oh, and cakes or candies or refined sugar at all. Period. End of story. Not a bite. No alcohol. Nothing.
Everything I'm putting into my body is geared specifically so my muscles will grow. That's it. So one of the guys says, well, what do I do? I got a sweet tooth. Well, that's what the pickled berries are for. You pickle them in honey. Plenty sweet. You put over ice cream that's sweetened with honey, not refined sugar. Rich protein, dairy product. And honey's beautiful. Honey's a good sugar, not bad sugar. Nature's wonderful. We grew up with nature, we evolved with nature. It's good for us. Refined sugar we didn't have. That's bad. You want your muscles to grow, even if you're using other moves. Everything you do, you're flexing everything else, so everything grows. You're not just exercising on that day. That's really, really important. You've got to squeeze the muscle. You've got to drop the weight, do the exercise properly, and squeeze the muscle. It's about resistance and working the body properly. The weight is just an avenue to give you resistance. So how much weight you're using so the weight becomes light for you is totally irrelevant. Drop the weight, drop the ego, do it right. This isn't look at me, look how much weight I'm lifting. That's not what this is about. You want to be a power lifter? Okay, well that's how much weight you're pushing. This is not how you become a power lifter at all. If you do this right, you do it for an extended period of time, you get some size on you. Something happens, you can't work out anymore, that size is going to stay with you for a long time. Your strength will decrease. You're not working out anymore. But your size becomes part of you and it stays there for a long time, years. I stayed what looked like really good shape for 3 years after not working out at all. And that's a huge amount of time, considering I was only working out correctly for a year. And I stayed like I was working out for 3 years. That's huge. So be dropping my camera.
I know.
You'll be in trouble. That's the new one. I'll be thinking you're all that because I let you come back for some lights and pictures. So again, this is warm water, so room temperature water, not cold, not hot. If it's cold, you'll decrease your metabolism. You just got it roaring hot, then you can put cold water in your body so your metabolism slows. You didn't think that one through. Now we're going to get our little eggs out. Now some like guys and girls will say, raw eggs, oh gross, oh disgusting, woo, ow, can't do that. Well, what did I just eat? I had a raw banana, I had cactus honey with royal jelly. You don't have to stop at just the one banana, you can put more fruit in, it's all good. Take your raw eggs and make yourself a smoothie. Make yourself a smoothie. You're going to get into this, what you put out. Why raw eggs? It's called easy digestible liquid protein. Casein and whey powder doesn't react the same way to the body. And it doesn't have this magic thing called the cholesterol in the egg yolk that you need. That's like, okay, casein and whey, okay, you put regular gas in your high performance funny car. Boy, that's going to run good. How about let's put some nitrous in? That's what this is. To the body after exercising, and throughout the day. This is nitrous oxide. You just turbocharge your muscles with your exercise. Now you gotta, give it some fuel. Make them grow. So again, second I wake up in the morning, and I'm going by my body weight. You follow me? If I was 250 pounds, it would be more eggs. I'm not 250 pounds, I'm 175 pounds. And 40 pounds of it's still fat. Well, 175 pounds of muscle. I want to be big. I'm going to be a big boy, because I'm not a big man. I'm a real small boned guy. The average guy would be like about 225 for my height. So how big I will look when I cut all the fat off at 175. I'm going to be a big boy. You'll see it. It's coming. So I'm just going to pop this in 30 seconds. I don't want it cold. I don't want that cold from the eggs going in my body. It'll slow my metabolism down. So I'm using 5 eggs, again, based upon my body weight, for my post-workout meal. So that cholesterol in the eggs, again, good cholesterol, the more muscle you get, it's an ascending effect. It creates a effect in the body where you burn more fat, one. It boosts your good cholesterol content. The good cholesterol in the body releases the testosterone your body is producing, or if you're injecting artificial hormones in your body, which I am not, so it actually releases into the bloodstream. If it's not in the bloodstream, it doesn't do you any good. You've got to get in the bloodstream so it can go into the little capillaries so it can go into the muscles and make them grow. And that cholesterol in the egg, specifically this type, does that better than anything else. I've read all the studies, and I've proved it on my own body. So this is lukewarm, perfect, and up we go.
Yum.
So you guys go, oh my God, that's so gross. Okay, all right, really, so gross. Really. You're gonna sit there and tell me how gross it is. How many of you have wanted your chick to swallow your cum? Really? You want your chick to do that and you can't even eat some raw eggs? What the fuck's wrong with you? Get out of my face. Don't even tell me that. Don't even tell me that. You hold your breath and you swallow, man. Stop the bullshit. See you guys in the next video.